Hi, I'm John David Lenard.
And I'm Danielle Lenard with the Lenard Team here on Long Island, New York, Douglas Elliman. Today we're really excited. We have Phillip Vacchio, and what he's going to talk about today is estate planning.
Hi everybody, my name is Phillip Vacchio. I'm an attorney at the office of Valerie A, Shivers, PC. We focus our practice in the areas of estate planning and elder law.
Homes often are people's most important asset, and if you don't protect that asset, you can really leave your family in trouble. So
Absolutely, Danielle. Like Danielle said, a home is often going to be one of the most valuable assets that you do purchase in your lifetime. So you want to, A, protect that asset, and B, when you eventually pass away, you want that asset to go to your intended beneficiaries and avoid conflict between the family. You do not want to put it off too long, because what happens when something unintended happens? You do not want to wait for a disaster situation. You want to have this all set out on paper, legal documents, and then you don't have to worry about it at that point. So for young couples that are first buying a house, the most important thing for them is to, like I said before, make sure it is going to who you want it to go to. If it's your children and they're young children, maybe you want to make sure that they don't inherit all the money right away, and you want to say who's going to manage that money for them until they reach an age that you think they can appropriately manage that asset themselves.
So let's say somebody decides, yeah, this is something I want to pursue. What are some of the basic considerations that they want to take? What do you sit down and when you sit down and talk to them? What's the first things that come to mind?
Sure. So the basic estate plan, what we call it as a basic plan, we first ask them about the family situation and the assets that they own. Like I said, usually the house is one of their larger assets. So we say, when you pass away, where would you like these assets to go? And who do you want to manage where they're going and when they get to that area? For elderly individuals that are buying houses or selling houses, you want to also start thinking about protecting that asset from creditors and from the event of long-term care need. So everyone in the area now, people are living to ages 90 to 100, we see all the time.
And there's a certain period of time that you have to look at?
That's correct. So a lot of people have heard this in, abstract, explanations. For someone going into a nursing home, there is a 5-year look-back period that they look at transfers made during that period. And if your house is in your name during that last 5-year period, it is susceptible to be attacked and liened by Medicaid for whatever they pay out for you during your lifetime. And that could add up very, very fast. But you do not want to have one of these documents improperly prepared. Then you're in for a world of trouble when it comes time to those documents having to be used. So I sit down with my clients, I give them all the time we need so they understand what we're going to do, whether it be the creation of a trust to protect those assets. And there's many types of trusts. Right now I couldn't even go through them all, but mainly the purposes are to protect the assets, avoid probate for the family, which means avoiding having to go to court and spend lots of legal fees when you pass away, and avoid any family conflict when you're eventually gone. So I'd be more than happy to sit with anybody. Initial consultations for me are always free.
That's great.
Yeah, so sit down, talk about your situation, and give you some advice that I think that you will find to be invaluable.
Great.
Exactly.
One thing for sure is we care about your equity. They care about protecting your assets. So any questions you have, don't hesitate to call.
Right.
Thanks for following us today, and have a great day.
Thanks for having me. Take care.
It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you.